Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and lady friends, it is so good to be in the house of the bully today. Yes, no, it's a good day. It is a wonderful day to be alive. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but there's people out here scamming black people. It's a damn shame. I keep trying to, I feel like PD Pablo in '02. I told y'all it was bound to happen, but y'all wouldn't listen to me. Now you see it popping off. Got you in the court, suing your ass off. Y'all want to listen. Y'all want to listen. See, when Dave says sometimes, sometimes y'all don't want to listen. Listen to me. I am having such a good day, though, because I got something for you that is completely unscammy. I need y'all to check in. Tell me where you are, who you are, where you're coming in from, because we're going to have something that I promise you is going to change your life, especially if you're a parent. So if you got busy and popped out something 9 months later and you are an entrepreneur, this is the show for you. Welcome to Bully Conversations. My name is Dave Anderson, the Mohawkin, real talking, living fully business bully out here doing what I do, snapping necks, cashing checks. Woo! Man, it's a good day. It is a good day. I hope you are. I'm about to get us up on the gram. I'm about to get us up on the gram. Shout out to the gram. Oh, yeah, we setting it up. We setting it up. We are live on the gram as well. Let me hit them with that do not disturb, because, you know, people want to be talking to you. People want to talk to you when you're trying to help them make the money. So what I want to do is make sure that I give you all this goodness. All this goodness. And I'm going to tell you something. If you are a parent, look at that. Look at that. The devil be busy. If you are a parent and you have a business or you've ever wanted to start a business, right? But the main thing that y'all say is, but Mr. Anderson, I don't have the money. The money is, every time I turn around, y'all a bunch of OJs without guitars, just bang, bang, bang. Like y'all ain't even got the whole, you can't. Y'all need to find a money. So I need y'all to understand that my guy, James Oliver, is one of the most selfless black people I've met in my life. You know what this brother does? During a pandemic, this man gave out $10,000. 10 racks to help parentpreneurs. And that's what he has. It's called the Parentpreneur Foundation. And he's absolutely helping people make their entrepreneurial dreams come true by hitting them with the Kizash, with the bread, with the Skrilla, with the check cheese, with the bread. So I'm going to bring on my man, James Oliver, so we can have this conversation and find out how we can get to the bag. James, what's up, bro?
Man, dude, I'm over here crying. You're so funny. You're funny, man. You're hilarious.
What is funny?
But they're not they get all that. The licks, all that.
Hey, listen, one of my favorite subjects aside from food is money.
Oh my God,
And you know, like, I'm not even gonna be funny, and I'm not gonna put people on blast because there's enough people out here doing that. But I am gonna say that there are some people out here, as I adjust my girthiness, right? Who are acting like they love the Lord and are scamming our people. And to quote 50 Cent, you know, if you think this is bad, wait for the sequel. I gotta get Kirk Franklin for robbing God's people, but he ain't talking about Kirk Franklin. You dig? So there's so many people who want to make the money.
Oh my God!
Who want to start a business? Who want to leave a legacy for their children and their family? Right. And see people being messy. Jordan Jones, I did not say a name. Jordan Jones, you're out here being messy, sir. No, sir. We're not going to be scamming people in the name of Jesus. We're not going to do it. But what I am going to do is sprinkle in some facts, bars.
Right. So bars.
I'm going to sprinkle in some bars. what I'm going to do
All right.
in Jesus' name. But how, like, if you're anything like me, you probably hear one sentence that has 3 words. What's the catch, James?
Oh, Lord.
See?
Yeah. There's no catch. So you want me to answer that first? Or you want
Please.
to drill down on that and go back to the beginning? Like, what you want to do?
Oh no, let's start with the catch because I want to get all that out of the way.
Yeah, there's no catch. It's funny. Like I had a conversation with a beneficiary before we actually issued the grants, and she was like, "Hey, I don't really know you, but I've been following you on social media for a long time. I know we have lots of mutual acquaintances. You seem like a good guy. You seem legit, but I want to talk to you before you wire me this money because I need to know what the catch is." And I'm like, "There is no catch. The catch is I want you to be the best possible parent and entrepreneur you can be. That's it."
Kind of an easy thing.
That's it.
I don't want. I really want people to start looking at opportunities. We have this thing where we look gift horses in the mouth, and I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like it's frustrating, And then what really bothers me is because there's so many people out here scamming people. Now I need to be clear on something, right? Because we gotta define terms with Black people, James. This is not just going to be an interview. We have a whole conversation about this. And like the first thing we want to do from a science perspective, you got trust me. I'm going somewhere with this. You got to define terms for Black people.
Okay. What we need to define? What do we need to define?
First of all, a scam is when someone does not deliver on said products or services.
Yeah.
James, I don't know if you can tell that you're not. I'm an obese man. I do love sandwiches and chicken.
Snacks.
Right? Now, I love the checks, but I want a good burger. I'm from Philly, so the cheesesteak is a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Working on it, doing a lot of plant-based stuff, and lost some weight, drinking some fat-free water. Today I'm having myself a coffee. But
fat-free water?
Fat-free water. Listen, y'all act like fat-free water is not that. Look, it's fat-free. Look, I'm gonna show it to you. Where's the damn label on it? Where's the label? Calories from fat, 0. Fat-free. So anyway, the thing of it is, I've had a gym membership for the better part of 5 years, James.
Oh Lord,
5 years. I've had a gym membership. If I don't show up to the gym, the gym didn't scam me out of money. I didn't show up to put in the work.
Right.
That's not a scam. A scam is saying, I'm going to build you an app. And then 6 months later, there's no app.
Yeah.
So we got to be very clear. Also, there's sometimes there's certain things that you have to do. Like if I get you a car, and then 6 months later the car breaks down, and then we find out that you didn't take the car to get a tune-up or an oil change.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sell you a lemon. You're piss poor with maintenance. Mm-hmm. So I want to be very clear that some things are scams, and then there's some things that are not. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go back to the beginning. What did you just wake up one day and say, "Hey, I just want to give Black parents free money to start and grow businesses"? How did this epiphany come about? I'm riveted. Please.
Yeah. No, we got to go back to like 2013 when I was living. So I'm from Brooklyn. Moved to Chicago after a while, and then we moved to Northeast Wisconsin, and I was starting a business called Wemontage. So it's Wemontage.com. I cleaned out my last $35,000 in saving to build a very complicated website. And, while I'm grinding on this, trying to make this happen, where I was living is not exactly a bastion of tech entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? So I was having a hard time raising capital, but I was lucky enough to get into a startup accelerator, which was 2 hours away in Madison, Wisconsin. And so at the time, my ex-wife now was pregnant with twins. And the twins were supposed to be born in March, which was timed great because end of March, because early April was when the program was going to be over. It was a 2-hour drive each way. But, you know, we ended up having to deliver the kids 3 months prematurely. They only weighed 2 pounds apiece. You know, again, I was 1,000 miles away from family, 2-hour drive each way. I'm like out of cash. And this was the only way for me to get the credibility or have the credibility I needed to raise the capital I needed to launch the business. I was looking to raise $250,000. So, you know, I'm in this program, I'm in and out of the NICU, like I'm crying every day. I was up 2 a.m. every morning because I couldn't sleep from the stress of it all. And, you know, fortunately, we were able to build what's called a minimum viable product in startup jargon, or just a product that worked well enough to show it to somebody that would say, okay, I get it, I'll write you a check. And it was demo day. And right before I was about to go on stage and pitch a room full of would-be investors, I got a phone call from one of the angel groups that we pitched during the program. And he was like, yo, like, I'm going to fill your whole round. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, yeah, we're going to give you $250,000. And I was just like, praise him. On my knees, crying. Yo, I was just like, thank you, God, right? So we raised just over like $330,000-ish for that first round. And yeah, so, you know, that journey has been just like, you know, people think it's this hockey stick when you start something. So I made this product. It's an innovation in the photo wall art space. I got on Today Show 3 times, Good Morning America, Martha Stewart's blog called it a decor item all homeowners should know. Money Magazine did a great feature. I mean, I was on CNBC's version of Shark Tank, but despite all that incredible press and a super dope product, you know, it just hadn't caught on yet. But, you know, that's an issue. That's an issue of just some tweaks to the business model, which I'm actually starting to get some traction with now. Huh? So, you know, back then I started a blog with the intention of using the content from the blog. My blog is treplifedad.com. I used the content from the blog to write a book, which I did. The book's called The More You Hustle, The Luckier You Get. You Can Be a Successful Parentpreneur. It's been described as the realest book about entrepreneurship they've ever read. No nonsense, no navel gazing, right between the eyes, pithy, poignant. The sausage making of raising kids. Yes, that's it, right between the eyes, man. You know, short, bite-sized chapters. You'd be laughing, you'd be crying, you'd be like, damn, like, oh, word, like, fuck. You know what I mean? All that. All that, right? So
you are straight up from Brooklyn. Did y'all hear? Wait, I gotta stop. He was like, yeah, you know, so it's pithy right between the eyes. You know what I mean? You'd be like, damn, yeah, fuck. Like that. For those of you who don't speak Brooklyn, that was an entire description. Like that right there.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I get it. Listen, I'm from Brooklyn. I understand. Yeah, I mean, yeah, come on.
So you know, like that whole journey, man. So I acutely understand the pain and the challenges of being a parent and an entrepreneur, particularly if you're a parent of young children and starting a business where you got to get to traction revenue-wise so you can pay attention, provide for your children, and, you know, all the components of that, the mental health and wellness of all that, being a good spouse and partner, being sufficiently present, all that, man, that's all in the book, right?
Right.
And so after I wrote the book, I published it in 2017, I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to sell Wemontage for $50 million. I already know how to do that, what I need to do to make that happen, right? And I'm gonna take $1 million of my own money and use that as seed money to start a foundation to empower parents who are entrepreneurs, right? So I had a chance coffee meeting with some acquaintances, and I was telling them that story, and they were like, well, this was at the beginning of COVID. And like, I understand that within every crisis, there are opportunities. So I was already trained, my mind was already trained on opportunities. So I'm like, all right, God, I'm looking around like, where are the opportunities? Because I know they're here. They just are. And excuse me, like, you know, Wayne Dyer said, rest in peace, Wayne Dyer, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Yep.
So I'm looking around. So during this coffee meeting, these people, they were like, yo, like, why are you waiting to start the foundation? Why don't you do it now? I'm like, yeah, like, what's stopping me? Do it now. Do it now. So like, I'm crazy, man. I'm all on writing articles and, you know, blogs and getting interviews. I'm like, I'm starting a foundation. We giving away 10 grand to parentpreneurs. crazy, right? I'm just like 400% on faith mode, right?
Right.
It's like it's out there. I'm gonna get it done somehow. I can't tell you how, but it's gonna get done. So then George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, all this stuff starts happening to Black people. I had a crazy ass Karen neighbor experience, terrorizing me. We had to call the police on her to get a trespass warrant. I just went on my morning walk. She sold her house, so she gone. Hallelujah. She gone.
What are you doing?
Hallelujah. Yeah, but the point is, after all that, I was like, you know what? Nah, this foundation is for Black people. This is for Black people who are parents and entrepreneurs. And further, when you look at the charts, the graphs, I saw a compelling graph. I think we talked about this the other day from the Fed. I think the St. Louis Fed is who it might have been. It showed the median family wealth for white folks and the median family wealth for Black folks. The median family wealth for white folks was 10x, 10 times greater than the median family wealth for Black people. And one of the things that pisses me off, when you tell a Black person, okay, you starting a business, great, go do a friends and family round. What? Black people ain't got money like that? And what you talking about? I mean, folks need to stop telling Black people to go do a friends and family round.
It's not the same. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was a DJ, right, I would DJ these weddings, and the thing that I found very interesting, right, like the Italian weddings, they'd have a box, and that box was separate from the gifts, and that box was just for the bread. Cash envelopes just for the bread.
Yeah.
Jewish folks, box just for the bread, or basket just for the bread.
Right.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestants, gifts, envelopes. Black wedding, couple dollars, but for the most part, it was like 15 damn Vitamixes, a couple of waffle makers, an iron, a goldfish bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing is about, and I'm not trying to be funny, and I know it's not all Black people. I've been Black for 42 plus years. I'm just saying, from my experience as a DJ, this is what I saw. If you don't like it, fuck you, somebody else's shit. I'm telling you my experience. Black folks Black folks are not trained to set up the next generation. And then the real fuck shit is the kids are trained to expect nothing from the parents. So it sounds asinine to people, this concept of growth and nepotism or getting funds from friends and family, because we're already programmed like, okay, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit happens on TV, or if you're Donald fucking Trump. But around here, we don't do that shit. And I'm like, no, let me tell you something. Nepotism is sexy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm in a position, like anybody else. Like I'm gonna put my wife on. I'm gonna put my kids on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put on my friends. I'm gonna put on everybody I possibly can, and give them every resource available to me. Because that's what you do with money and power. You can't take it, you dumb Negroes. But I digress. Please continue.
Right. So yes, I'm doing this foundation, and so a few weeks prior, I was going back and forth with Brad Feld, who's a very influential tech venture capitalist, and this is back when the foundation was going to be for everybody. So he's like, yeah, I built a relationship with him over the years, and he reviewed my book on his blog. He's very well known. Just go Google him, Brad Feld. He's co-founder of Techstars, one of the preeminent tech startup accelerators in the world, etc. Just Google him. And he's like, yeah, I'll go back and forth with you over email about the foundation. So he just gives me the regular, oh, it's too hard. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear about what's hard, right? Like what? Yeah. I mean, hard, that's just what it is, right? So anyway, I left it alone. He's a good dude. He's solid. He fucks with me on email. So that's dope. You know what I mean? And so one day I got an email from him out the blue with just the subject line. It said, game for a 30-minute Zoom call. I'm like, yeah, like everybody trying to get 30 minutes with dude. But there was nothing in the body of the email. I'm like, yeah, but was this a message? He was like, nah. But here's the question I have for you. What 2 things are you working on relating to social injustice and inequality for Black people that I can put my time, money, and attention to? I'm like, oh, okay, I got a little something for you, baby. Right? So we jump on the Zoom, and I told him what I was working on. And he was like, yo, this is dope. I'm glad you changed the foundation and made it just for Black people. Because from his standpoint, he was already contributing through his foundation to Black entrepreneurship programs, but he just felt like he's this rich, privileged white man, middle age, and he should be doing more. And he wanted to do more. So if you go to his blog, fell.com, he's been rocking with like a lot of Black organizations, like putting his money where his mouth is, reading Black books every day. He'd been doing the work, you know what I mean? So anyway, so he was like, yes, exactly, fell.com. So he's like, so let's just, the thing, he was just like, let's think about it this way, throw it up in a Google Doc, we'll co-create it. And I'm like, oh, damn, he's gonna co-create this with me. I'm like, okay, dope. So now, most likely he's gonna give me a seed grant, right? Because if you co-create it with me, that means he owns it too, right? So, and he did. So we put the doc up, and he was like, all right, assume three things, one of which was a $50,000 seed grant from my foundation. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go again. Thank you, God. Right, but what he did also, so it's not, Dave, it's not just that we don't have money or family members to spot us to start our businesses. Right. Everybody knows that, right? What I think is more insidious is the social capital piece, right? Because a lot of times we don't have the social capital and the network to execute on our would-be good ideas, because to me, ideas are worthless. It's the execution of good ideas that matters. Everybody's got an idea. Whatever, your idea is worthless most likely unless you execute it. That's just my opinion. Right. But the super insidious thing is, because we don't have the social capital, we can't even imagine what's possible. Think about that. You can't even imagine. And I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean by that. So Brad was ready to wire me the $50,000 for 2 weeks, but he couldn't because he needed to be able to do it tax deductibly. So that means we had to get our 501c3 status. Well, how long does the government take to give you a 501c3 status?
Bro.
1 to 3 months.
On the low end.
So I'm big mad now. I'm like, oh, hell no, I can't get my cheddar because I got to wait for these bureaucrats. That thing should take a day for them to approve your 501c3 status. A day really at the most, right? 1 to 3 months. So he was like, all right, let me introduce you to Alex over at the 1K project. You know what that is? I'm like, no, what's that? So here's social capital. Pay attention now, right? Social capital. Hashtag social capital. He said, you talk to Alex, talk about how some of the aspects of their business model, in terms of being able to give away more faster. Maybe he could help with some of these things. So Alex is a very influential venture capitalist in New York. Alex is the kind of dude that if I would have emailed him 50 million times, 11 times, right? He never would have responded. Brad sends the email. Hey, Alex, helping James on this project. Game for a quick conversation. Oh, sure, no problem. Here's my calendar link. You can get 20 minutes office hours. Dope. Social capital now, right? So then I have a call with Alex on Thursday. At the end of the call, I expressed my frustration about the whole 501c3 thing. He goes, oh, no. What you need to do, I'm paying attention now. What you need to do is shelter under somebody else's 501c3 status, and you can begin accepting tax deductible donations immediately. I'm like, how, Sway? Woo! I'm like, how we do that? Like, where do you do that at? Right? So he's like,
let's talk over that, because I need folks to catch what you just said. You said, he said, listen to me. You said, he said, you need to shelter under somebody else's 501c3 so that you can get the bread now.
Right. So this is a conversation on Thursday. He said, there's an organization, we're using this for the 1K project. So the 1K project, and they just had a big announcement last week with a partnership with Andrew Yang, because Andrew Yang is all about UBI. They're partnering with the 1K project right now. But the 1K project was, they had a series of financial sponsors who would donate $1,000 a month for 3 months. So $3,000 to families who lost their jobs because of COVID, because of the Rona, right? And at the time when I was talking to him, they had just given away $1 million like that. And so they were using this organization called Open Collective out of Madrid. He's like, I'm going to introduce you to Pia, the CEO of Open Collective. And he did it the right way, using double opt-in introduction. You know, that's a whole other conversation. When you want somebody to make an introduction, you need to do a double opt-in. You're right. They need to get your permission for the introduction, get the other person's permission for the introduction, and then bring the people together. Don't just go introducing the people to people before you check with the other person. Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah, look.
Don't do it. Right? Don't do it. So he's like, I'm like, all right, dope. So that was Thursday. So Tuesday I have a Zoom call with Pia. You know, I'm speaking a little Spanish because I finished up my MBA in Barcelona, so I speak a little Spanish. You know,
but you see how he just slipped that in, right? It was like a little shake from I was like, yeah. So I got my MBA. I was in Barcelona, Spain, kicking it, doing.
Oh, so like every night. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. But when it came to talking Turkey, it was straight English because I don't want to be confused about none of it, right? So
I hate you so much right now.
Huh? You hate me?
You said when it came to talking Turkey, I was speaking straight English because I don't want to be confused by nothing.
Nothing. No confusion, right?
No, when it comes to bread.
So peep the timeline now. Thursday with Alex, Tuesday with Pia, Wednesday I'm set up on Open Collective's platform. Thursday we got wired $50,000 for a seed grant from the foundation from Brad. Ooh. Social capital, man. Get you some. So that's a big part of what we're doing in the foundation. So we right out the blocks, just taking a cue from the 1K project to do more faster. We identified 10 extremely just wonderful Black parents who are entrepreneurs, and we gave them each $1,000. And we started this community within the Parentpreneur Foundation. You can go to parentpreneurfoundation.org and join the community. Like, click on community in the menu. We got this really super dope community platform that we set up off of Facebook. It's using a Mighty Network community setup, and it's dope, right? And so within the group, we are empowering people. We are giving away resources. Like we just gave away, Focus Brands is a great food company here in Atlanta. They send us $1,000 in gift cards. So they sent me $20, $50 gift cards. I just mailed those yesterday. I mean, like if you're a small family of four, if you go like patronize their restaurants, that's 2 meals a week. That's $50 back in your pocket, right? That's real. You don't have to cook. So it's we want to help you grow your business. We want to help ease your parenting lifestyle, put money back in your business checking account, put money back in your personal checking account. We're looking at the Parentpreneur holistically. I'm currently looking for therapy partners because we want to pay for therapy sessions for members of our community.
Wow. And I know some therapists have a jump on that.
Listen, I need to be sitting in front of somebody talking about some stuff. I'll tell you that right now.
Can we just talk about that for a minute? Because everybody wants to be sexy, James. Everybody wants to
be sexy.
Bro, go down your timeline. Let's keep it a buck. It's a whole bunch of people out here want to be sexy. Oh, everything's so great. I'm so rich, man.
Fuck that shit.
I'm stressed every damn day, and I'm making money. Like, so I'm trying to understand how, especially now, like, here's the thing, like, and I know you know this pain when it's like you're trying to grind and you're trying to hit and you're stressed. And then once you get that windfall or that payday or the system gets in the place, then it's like, oh shit, how do I maintain this? How do I keep from falling off? Like, you got to be crazy to take on. Do you know if you look up the definition of an entrepreneur, it says it is a person who starts or owns a business with greater financial risk to himself than any other situation. That is the definition of what an entrepreneur is. Psychologically, that fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else, but for me personally, I'm like, yo, if I go down, this shit gonna take a hit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stay on somebody's couch.
Yeah, man. No, that's right. So we're gonna do that. We're just getting that PR machine cranked up. And we just issued a press release last week on PR Newswire. Been getting lots of nice little media hits. We got picked up on Blavity and Afrotech, which is just so awesome. And it's just getting started. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be on NPR here in Atlanta. And what I love is Pam Booker, who's Coils by Nature, a natural hair care product company. She's in Atlanta. She's going to be on the show with me. So any chance I get to give people some shine, like I'm here for, because it's not about me. Like I don't need I mean, we all need a little shine, but I will get my shine. Like I will just through osmosis, I'll get my shine. Like I'm gonna come up just through osmosis. I'm here to give these people some shine. And so yesterday we got some great news over the weekend that Amazon, if anybody in the community has a website that's on Amazon AWS's platform, we're going to be giving away $5,000 in Amazon credits over a 2-year period.
Wow.
That's $2,500 a year. That's money back in your business bank account. What could you do if you had extra $2,500 a year for your business?
A lot.
Right? So that's real talk. So, you know, that's going to be an ongoing evolutionary process. Oh my God, I got like a super duper boss. I can't really talk much about it. But I'm just going to say, you know, just tease, like Seth Godin is rocking with us. He's going to come in. He's going to do
not know who Seth Godin is. Let me break that down. That is the dude that created Purple Cow. Yeah. Like Seth Godin is the dude who wrote a book called This Is Marketing. Seth Godin is one of the reasons why people love me so much. I ain't even gonna lie. And I've told him that. Like, I feel like people don't necessarily know Seth unless they're like entrepreneurship, motivation, empowerment junkies. You know, but Seth Godin is a big fucking deal.
Oh, he's a beast. Seth is a beast. And he's a phenomenal fam. He's a phenomenal human. Like I can tell you the story about how I connect with him another time. But you know, he's rocking with us, right? He's gonna come in, do a video at the end of this month, and he's gonna be bearing gifts. I can't talk about it now because I gotta like clear all that, the language around all that with him. I need to do that. But yo, get in the community, go to parentpreneurfoundation.org, sign up for the community. It's free. You know, stay engaged, download the Mighty Network app so you don't miss any of these announcements. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be dropping things. I set up these Google Forms for applications, and when it's going, that's it. That's it. So you got to be engaged and engage with these other people. There's some people in this group that are just like bosses, man. And I will tell you, you know, I think we were talking about this the other day, like 80%, I think, well, if you look at the grantees, 8 out of the 10 were women. Like probably 80% of the parentpreneurs in the group are women, like Black women are killing it, B.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like, I'm not saying like 96% of my clientele are Black women. You know, it's not that the brothers ain't out there. It's just that a lot of the brothers feel like they got to do this thing. I'm gonna put the whole business on my back. You gonna have a broken back and we run around here like Teddy Pendergrass and Christopher Reeve. Like, yo, and then the other part of it is real rap. Like, brothers feel like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is just me. I'm not speaking for James. Matter of fact, I'm just take James off so that he don't have to be liable for what I'm about to say. Hold on, stay right there, James. All right, so let me have a conversation with y'all real quick, fellas. This is important. I need y'all to hear me. Your dick will not shrink from a man telling you things that you don't know about yourself. You ain't gonna lose one goddamn inch of your dick if somebody teaches you something to help you get to the next level. Like at some point, we got to stop this bitch assness of thinking that we got to have it all figured out when we're doing some shit that's breaking generational curses. Like, we've got to get ourselves in a position to say, okay, I need to learn these things. Because y'all damn sure didn't have no problem learning at college and come out with no damn job, tending bar and bouncing when you got a degree in underwater basket weaving. I don't know what the hell y'all majored in, but I'm telling you, your dick will not shrink from learning from another man who's been where you're trying to go. It damn sure won't shrink from learning from another woman who's been when you're trying to go. Like, brothers, I'm so sick and tired of having this conversation. Well, you know, this and third. I had a dude. I'm gonna tell the story to James now. So I had a dude who was working with his wife, right? And I was trying to tell him some things about what to do with his business. And every time I told him something, he had an answer for everything. Like, every time he already had the answer. And I was like, well, I don't know what you're paying me 5 figures for. You got all these damn answers, right? Had him set up. I was like, look, we about to launch this TV network. You're going to be the biggest, whatever it was he does, right? His wife was on board. His wife understood what was going down and whatnot. He didn't. And his little ass male ego got in the way. And he said, oh, yeah, okay, well, I want to see contracts. I want to do. I said, okay, homie, right now, we're building the situation out. I'm happy to give you a talent contract, but there are no talent contracts to speak of at this point because we're putting in content to seed the network. You understand what I'm saying? And so, long story very short, he decided not to do that. And he ran off wherever the hell he ran off. And then he put together the most hodgepodge, dumb, backwards, ghetto ass fucking video. And then you know where he stuck it? YouTube. You know how many hits it has? Some 6 months later?
100.
Oh, see? You even underestimate this black man that has 137 hits. 137 hits, James Oliver Jr. 137 hits.
That's the same as 0.
Yeah, that's hey, but he knew more. he wanted to make sure his dick wasn't going to shrink. And I'm like, you got to know. Yeah. Like, when I'm in a room full of people who know more than me, which is as often as I can possibly get in there, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta get off this shit, bro. Like, that's the thing, man. Because these sisters out here trying to soak up all the game. Yeah. They doing all the work, even the stuff that feels like ridiculous, bro. Like,
black women are killing it, man. Black women are killing it. They just are. So, we need more brothers in the community because we need diversity of perspectives and voices. I know we out here. We need more. Yeah. So, that's it. So we want people to join the community like this. My vision for this is global. My vision for this is to give away $1 million a year and to constantly be wrapping people in these various resources and opportunities as I come upon them. And I promise you, I will get these things done. I'm already getting these things done. And so we need community. We need money. Obviously, we need tax deductible donations. If anybody's feeling this, like, go to the website and you can click at the top of the site and make a minimum $25 tax deductible donation. If we had 10,000 people making $25 donations, a la Bernie Sanders, like, that would be amazing, right? So, please support us. We need partnerships, corporate partnerships and resources that we can bring to the table. So if you work at a corporation that you think would want to partner with our mission, like, please reach out to me. Would love to do that with you. But, it's like, let's go. And another thing I will say is, I've banged my head against the wall for a long time with a variety of things. And this time is very different because, I'm co-creating this thing with God, man. I am. I am. That's real. So every morning or night before I go to bed, I'm like, all right, God, just give me 2 to 3 things, some inspiration that I could do tomorrow that will move me down the purpose path. Like 2 to 3 things. And when I get inspired, I take that as a direct response to my question or my request. And I go do that. And it happens a lot of times, right? And then the other thing, which is a huge growth moment for me, because I've always felt like I had to do it all myself. I'm like, okay, God, can you send me 2 to 3 people every day who want to rock with me? Congratulations, Dave Anderson. You win today, baby.
Hey, I mean, wiener. Bro. Like, let me tell you something. When God moves, bro, it's the scariest thing. Like, I literally, I did not understand when I was a kid, but if you look at every single religious text, regardless of what denomination you are, regardless of what religion you are, they all say that what you speak will exist. So, like, you got to be real careful what you say, because that stuff will come. I've literally turned on the TV, looked at somebody and been like, oh man, I ain't seen that person in forever. I would like to work with that person. 3 months later, yo, Dave, I got a call for you with such. And I'm like, okay, God, I got it. So I'm real careful what comes out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. And I'll say, so I found this organization called the Church for Entrepreneurs. And, it's Christian based, man. But, this dude, Amos Johnson, he's actually in the community because he's an entrepreneur as well. And sometimes every morning he sends like a little message. And I'm like, yo, do this dude got like videos and mics up in my house? Like,
you being watched.
He all up in my business. I'm like, how you know? I needed to hear that today. So, churchforentrepreneurs.com. If you're Christian, you're an entrepreneur, this dude is all about just helping you with inspiration. If you feel like God's put something on your heart from an entrepreneurship standpoint, you got to be in this thing, man. I'm going to say that, and that's it.
Word. That's what's up. Well, James Oliver Jr., thank you so very much. Everybody go to parentpreneurfoundation.org. And if you have the means, make a donation. I'll be making a donation today. I need y'all to go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, James.
I said thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's the least I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is important, man. Like, you know, I've been very, very blessed. And so I want to be able to help bless some people. And I want other people to, you know, do the same, man, because you just never know. You absolutely never know. Like, we'll spend money on dumb shit that ain't going to matter in a year. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you can invest, and it's tax deductible. Like, if you're a business owner, like a real business owner, like, you understand, I'm looking for deductions all the time. Like, I'm like, no, I'm paying for lunch. No, let me use this credit card. I'm trying to run all these points.
Yeah.
Listen. So like that's the thing, man. You know, it's an incredible type of situation, and you know, I really want folks to take advantage. And I think it's amazing what you're doing, and I had to have you on the show. But I know I've taken up past of your time.
No, you're great, man. We're gonna do a lot more too. I've already seen it. Like, it's already done. It's just, you know, we're raising more money now. We're gonna be raising a lot more, and you know, we're gonna get these resources. This community is just phenomenal. You know, I expect to look up and we'll have 10,000 people in this community in a couple of months. That's just what I envision.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, man. But I appreciate you so very much. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. If you want to find out more, go to parentpreneurfoundation.org. It's right there in the comment. It's right there. We'll put it under the thing for you. So make sure that you guys stay locked in, get a part of the community, make a donation if you can, apply if you need to, you know. But these conversations that we're going to have that are absolutely necessary. Yeah, I can interview celebrities and heads of state all the time, but I'd rather interview people who are making an impact in our community, because damn it, I'm Black people first. Sorry.
Unapologetically, right?
Like, I love to be Black. I'll be like, yo, I get mad. Let me tell you how mad I get, James. I'm gonna let you go. Don't come at me with that people of color shit.
Oh,
I'm not a person. I'm not a POC. I don't know
that BIPOC thing now.
Yeah, what the fuck is BIPOC?
Yeah, we don't even need. We're not gonna give it any oxygen. BIPOC.
No, I don't know that.
We're not gonna do it. That's a new buzzword.
I'm not AOC. I'm not POC. I'm BLACK. You want to know why?
With a capital B. With a capital B.
Real B. Big ass B. That B so big, it's like a big bitch down south.
Capital B. It can't be a lowercase b. I take exception to that. It's got to be capital B.
And let me tell you, I need you to understand this, because people come at me, James. They be coming from my neck, James. They be like, Dave Anderson, why don't you say African American? Well, first of all, Africa is a continent. Genetically, I'm from Ghana and I'm from Nigeria. So, but even then, you know, I'm an American, so I'm Black. Okay. On top of that, I don't know if you know this or not, but Charlize Theron is an African American. So there are a bunch of people who don't mind being African American. Elon Musk is African American. Bitch, I'm Black.
Stupid, man.
I'm Black, bitch. Bitch, I'm Black.
You stupid.
I'm just saying, like, no, I want y'all Black. And right. I'm the worst kind of Black person because I'm a Black person with means. I'm Mr. Drummond. I'm a man of means. Then along comes you. You got nothing but your dreams. I got smoked. I got smoked to rule the world. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I got all the smoke. What you gonna do?
Stop.
Okay?
Stop.
Because I'm blackity black.
Blackity black.
Blackity, I'm Black, y'all.
Blackity black. Black.
Blackity black.
Blackity black.
I'm so Black that dead of night, like, damn, he Black.
You blackity black. Man, you stupid.
Serious question. Why don't you view Black as a negative? Black is a combination of all colors. Black is from the thing from whence all colors come from. Just like in Africa, we're the thing that all humanity comes from. I don't view Black as a negative.
Why would Black be negative? But why would Black be negative?
The dictionary made everything negative. Black magic, Black ops, Black male. No.
Black sheep.
Black man.
Black Mars.
Black man. Black people are anything but negative.
Why would we view that as negative? I don't get it.
Because people don't understand. They do not understand. because they've been conditioned. And that conditioning, man, listen, people talk about conditioner is good. No, y'all need to wash that conditioner out. Y'all need to shampoo in some blackness.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I told you Coils by Nature, they probably got some shampoo. That's Coils with a K. Koils by Nature.
Yeah, they probably got some.
That's Pam Booker's business. And I got my girl Gwen Jamere with Naturalicious. First black woman with a hair care patent. What? Naturalicious.net. She got these products, it's like 3-in-1. They do all kinds of things, save you a lot of time. Check her out.
Yeah.
Like,
gotta do that, man.
Patronize those businesses. Don't support, patronize.
Patronize. I'm gonna tell you something else. If you like smooth, buttery skin like your boy, y'all might want to go to Black Indigo Naturals and secure the butters. I don't use none of that gasoline shit.
Yeah, we got Pardo Naturals too. Pardo Naturals, she was one of our beneficiaries. She got the home candles and the soaps and the hair stuff. Just,
yeah.
No more Prel. No,
Paulette. We ain't fucking with Prel. Paulette, we ain't fucking with Prel. Ain't no Prel up here. Prel rhymes in hell. You gonna burn? Nope. Yeah. We good. Listen, man, I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. Again, please go and visit this man's site. Parentpreneurfoundation.org. Please go.
And support us if you can. It's $25. Like we need money to do these things. Like I'm working on this full time right now. It takes money to do this. It takes money to do this. So
we need the money. We need the money. You're Jordan know about that trank dart. You gotta go to blackindigonaturals.com, James, to get you the trank dart. Bro. It's so good, it'll put you to sleep. It's so good, bro. Let me tell you something. You have not had a shower till you had a shower with the trank dart, homeboy. Don't have nothing planned after your shower other than going to bed, drying off and going to bed. That trank dart. And you wake up refreshed, bro.
That's
I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all. Till next time, get out of your feelings and into your business. Peace.
Word.